right side. That's where the liver is located. It's an effective strike because it takes the wind out of your opponent, drops them, and completely takes the fight out of them. But you have to have a system for being able to open up the body to get to it. So I'm going to go ahead and start out first off with the jab. So we're going to go off of the jab to get my opponent to bring his arms up so that his arms are not protecting his liver. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my jab. I attack in from a distance, throw the jab, and then instantly drop and change levels. As you can see, the elbows a lot of times come up when somebody defends against the jab. I drop down to the level I need to attack, and then throw the liver shot. Again, throw the jab, instantly drop, and hit. And what I want to point out, to be able to get there quickly, it's important that when my jab touches, so I throw my jab out and it hits, I have to act like I'm grabbing almost an imaginary bar that's attached to something. So when I pull my hand in, it's almost like I'm pulling my body in behind. And you can see how that motion is, where I'm grabbing a hold of something and pulling myself in close to Chuck, and then throwing the liver shot. So I throw the punch, hit, step in with the back foot when I pull the hand back, and hit. Again, step with the lead foot on the jab. When the hand comes back and I move closer, back foot comes in. Now I've got a good base, load my hips, and throw the liver all the way through it. And that's how you get to the liver off of the jab. Next thing I'm going to do now that works really well, it's one of the most basic and widely used techniques, is throwing the left hook to the head first before you drop down, same side of the body, and go to the liver. So all I'm going to do is just rotate normally as I would on a hook, hit with the hook, and then instantly recoil and change levels. I can see the liver plain as day, that side of his body's wide open, and then I hit to the liver. Also remember, when I hit to the liver, I want to act like I'm stacking his ribs on top of one another and pushing them up towards his head. So I want to hit at a 45-degree angle and push his rib cage and stack it on top of one another. That's the correct angle to hit the liver. It does the most damage. So off of the hook again, you can see how my shoulders are level on a hook. I throw my hook, and then I drop to a 45. The left shoulder will drop down lower than the right, and I come in with the liver shot, okay? So it's hook, drop, and there's your liver shot. And that's how you use a left hook to get to the liver. All right, now we're going after the liver still, using a different way to get to it. I like to set it up a lot of times also with an overhand right. What that does is, a lot of times when you make impact on your opponent, even if they block the overhand right, it bends their body over and almost turns their body into a catcher's mitt for the liver shot. It turns their body perfectly to receive it and do the most damage, get the most impact. So when you throw the overhand right, remember, you can set the overhand right up with anything that we've discussed. Whether I can throw a jab, come with this, fake a cross, come with the overhand. Any of those setups work off the fakes, whatever you want to do, or just throw it. So I throw the overhand right, he deals with that. You can see how his body now is concave shaped, and that makes it easy for me to get into the liver now with my liver shot. So I throw the overhand right, and then the left hand comes back in at the exact same angle, reverse angle, that I came in with the overhand right. So it's almost like, when you do this, it's almost like you're hugging a hula hoop when you do it, okay? So I step in, throw the overhand. Now I'm in deep enough to where I can go straight to the body, all right? A little quicker. Overhand, and then to the liver. So that's how you use the overhand right to set your opponent up for the liver shot.